In rural Jackson County, trail cameras capture the pack of wolves that have ranchers worried.
Right against the fence is where they killed the first calf there.
After the wolves killed several cows on Don Dittleson's property and a dog on a different ranch, wildlife experts are working to find a solution to keep the wolves away from the humans.
I don't want to see livestock destroyed by wolves, and I don't want to see wolves destroyed by people. So
Carter Niemeyer is an expert when it comes to these things. He helped reintroduce wolves to the Northern Rockies in the mid-1990s. Now he's helping advise Colorado Parks and Wildlife on its plan to reintroduce wolves to the state in the coming years. The wolves that killed the animals in Jackson County likely migrated from Wyoming. They had pups here in Colorado and formed a pack.
It's a situation that going unchecked, the wolves develop a learned behavior to kill livestock.
While it's illegal to kill wolves in Colorado, new regulations passed this month allow ranchers to haze them to keep them away. Flags that scare the wolves away can hand around pastures. Ranchers can use rubber bullets or beanbags to fire at them. Strobe lights and loud sounds can be used to keep the predators out.
These wolves naturally migrated in from out of state.
Travis Duncan is with Colorado Parks and Wildlife.
Our wildlife officers out at the ranch helping with things like putting in what's known as cracker shells to haze wolves, although they use those sparingly, noisemakers essentially.
Trying to teach these wolves that if they're going to live in Colorado, they got to be good neighbors.
Carter maintains he's neutral on the issue of reintroducing wolves back to Colorado. One thing he knows for sure is the wolves and ranchers will have to learn to coexist.
About 80% of the wolf packs do not bother livestock or get in trouble. So it's not automatic to assume that every wolf pack is going to kill livestock.
We were up on Don Dittleson's farm in Jackson County on Sunday. He's the rancher whose cows were attacked. He told me then he was staying up all night long, keeping an eye out for the wolves near his cows. He says today they spent hours trying to put up flags around the property, though the wind kept tearing them down. There's still work to do to figure out the solution, though Don admits staying up all night might not be the best one. At least it doesn't seem completely sustainable.
No, and then when you say these flags, when you first brought that up a couple of days ago, I'm like, oh, that's an idea, but the wind.
Yeah, and sometimes the wolves can even learn that they're there, and then they're not as scared of them as they were before. So there's a lot of solutions. They're just trying to figure out which one works best.
Yeah, they've got a little time, but not really, considering there's some already here. All right, thank you, Mark.